Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
So off we go then.
Well, for me, Jim, this one was always going to be about just one man. Always has been, always will be.
Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
Yeah, a guy seemingly unbound by normal human limits.
Nothing is impossible, or perhaps it should be impossible as nothing.
Precisely. So to all that are with us, welcome to Zlatan.
Very nicely done. And it's Azar. Oh, there's the shot!
An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Opts for safety. Hakimi. Rice. Saliba.
So what can they make of this? Now it's Azar. Martinez.
Chouameni.
Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Nuno Mendes, he has found the way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
And it's Mendes. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Cleared away. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence.
He's in one-on-one. Chance for a shot!
Goal!
And there is your opener.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
The first breakthrough.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Bellingham.
And this is Ibrahimovic.
And he's being shifted off it.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. He's a sharp little ball here.
And this is Ibrahimovic.
Bellingham. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point.
And the score is 1-0.
Hazard. It's a goal! And they're threatening to fly away here.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Number 15.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Vietnam are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
the keeper's ball. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Nuno Mendes. And it's Azar.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Azar.
He is just caressing the ball.
Varane did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Chouameni tries to pass it through.
Thuram. Bellingham.
Good ball, good take. He is through here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
There will be 1 minute
And
at
here's
a time.
Lautaro Martinez.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some.
Oh, it's Ibrahimovic! Oh, that's fabulous! About as smooth as it gets. A quite incredible spell. And that is indeed the final act. But I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kickoff.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this
Please
first
make
half,
sure to
Peter.
watch the
Now they
screen
just
for an
need to
information
make sure they
bulletin from the
retain their
Regional Police
focus
Department.
until the very end. No slip-ups.
Vietnam are relentlessly steamrolling their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply. Back on the way then. Ah, he's had it taken off him. Oh, nicely intercepted. Saliba. Rice.
And now the breakaway.
And it's Bellingham. Bellingham.
For Rice.
Played out wide. Hakimi plays it in.
And that has been cleared. Oh, they can break here. Now it's Ibrahimovic.
Messi. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
He won't be happy with that one. Bellingham.
Bellingham.
Ploughing through the middle.
Ibrahimovic.
Looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Nicely weighted ball. Great ball, and he's in here. Saliba did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Just about up to the hour now. Thomas somewhat off target. He's being urged to... Ibrahimovic! And he gets rid in a hurry.
Bellingham.
Mbappe. And it's Bellingham. Rice has created 1 goal already. Azar. And it's Messi. In with the challenge. And Mendes. Nuno Mendes. And it's Chouameni. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
So we have movement on both
Mbappe.
benches.
Number
Tchouaméni.
7, Ibrahimovic. Number 6,
Yildiz.
Bellingham.
Some astute defending
Number
there.
15, Hazard.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Yildiz simply can't escape his critics.
And a header! And he's stuck it away!
He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Germany may be down, but not out just yet. Thuram, closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And he's kept it out. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Saliba. Zaire Emery. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nuno Mendes tries a cross.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just...
Bellingham! And how did he not put that away?
Well, at least they're showing some positive intent now, Peter. That's the sort of urgency that's required when you do go behind.
Tchouaméni back towards the middle, looking to pass their way up the pitch. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rafael Varane. Now that looks a decent ball.
Applies the finish!
Oh no, that could be a costly miss. Tchouaméni. And he's got away from him. Now it's Thuram.
He's great chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Not the most accurate pass. He's found a way through. The referee's awarded a free kick. And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise
Hello,
of a
everybody,
match that
and
will
welcome
really
to
get the
today's
juices
match.
flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We're up and running then. And he's picked it up out wide.
Good decision by the keeper, got that exactly right.
Martinez.
Did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
That's a little off target. Bellingham knocks it into space. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Cleared away.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic once he comes inside. Anything is possible.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Wow, look who's involved.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bellingham.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Bellingham. He's shifting through the gears here. Tries to crash through the challenge, but no. Messi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
And it's Mendes. Martinez. Tries a shot! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Traoré. And this is Messi. Oh, that was vital. Thuram getting this one clear. That has been cut short. Rafael Varane has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Rice. Oh, sweet. And Messi! Ambitious, but just off target.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
And it's Messi. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Vietnam are looking to break at pace. Hakimi. Saliba. For Varane. Hazard. And it's Tchouaméni. Messi. Played out wide. Shoots! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Mbappe. Tchouaméni. And he's forced to go back. And play cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Good ball, that too.
Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Mbappe. And he's heaved it away.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Thuram with a fine tackle. And now they can spring out of defence. Hakimi. And it's Azar. Chouameni. And now the breakaway. Always onto this. And for the first half, that is that. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break. The second half is up and running.
Vietnam really can count.
Martinez! Well taken goal. It is an explosive start to the second half. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Germany have fired themselves in front.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Hazard. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Rice. Right, real chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Corner number 2 then. Rice plays it short. Now it's Mbappe. And the finish! And that's a good finish. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
That is so good. Such sharp skills. And such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind.
And the shot! And that is wildly off target.
Spirited, to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Hakimi. Vietnam have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Rice. And it's Hakimi. Pinches it off him. Looking for the run. And here's Lautaro Martinez. He's found a way through. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Hazard. He's picked his way through. Hazard makes a move down the right. And he's there to get it away. Hazard needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Nuno Mendes is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Hakimi, almost 75 minutes on the clock now. It's a good spell of possession, this. Messi. Azar. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
To Messi. This is a promising build-up.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Courtois claims comfortable. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Played through for the wide man.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 7, Ibrahimovic. Number 15, Hazard. Number 6, Bellingham. Number 21, Hakimi.
Tchouameni.
Coming on the field, number 9.
Lovely pass, but can he get
Junior.
there?
Number 19, Cristiano.
Lofted in.
He leaps for it! Incredible! Just incredible! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it?
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Germany now on the verge of victory, save for a few potentially hectic final moments.
Well, these last few moments are going to be pretty frantic, I would think, as the opposition try tooth and nail to get back into this.
Takes a shot!
Vietnam really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. This is now creating a nervous atmosphere. The fans simply want the ball at the other end.
Looking to play him in. Muscular approach does pay off here. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. And whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things.
Hello everybody, and quick announcement.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A clear
everybody,
night,
and
all
welcome
the
to
ingredients
today's
for a
match.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're very much on the way now. That's a cute ball. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Nuno Mendes here, I think, will be very important, Peter, particularly if they start to spread the play, because he's excellent in one-on-one positions, both attacking and defending. So I'd expect him to have some of that cutting edge in the team, making himself a great option when they've got possession.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. And it's Rice. That's very neat. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi. Hakimi. And he's being shifted off it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Mbappe. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Rice. Some really good ball movement. Neither side especially adventurous early on. That is lovely. He's chosen to go back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Oh, it's a great ball here.
Ibrahimovic! And he's done it!
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Vietnam have taken the lead.
He's having a shot!
It's a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Oh, outsmarting him this time. Hakimi. Hakimi making good progress on the right-hand side. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
And the shot!
Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Hakimi. Hakimi drives forward on the overlap. This might spell...
Tries a shot!
Big relief, it just needed better contact. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? So, what can they make of this? Nicely worked. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Bellingham. Bellingham purring. Mbappe has got himself a free kick. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Azar. Oh, well measured, well timed, excellent interception. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Germany clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, they could break here. Saliba gets over and intercepts. And here's Mbappe. And here's Bellingham.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rice showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Martinez receives it in a wide position. Chance here to counter. Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Thuram charging forward, the ball at his feet.
Chance, surely!
That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
That's it, 45 minutes up. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So it's one each. How are you seeing it, Jim?
Well, I think we got a good indication of what both sides want to do, Peter. I suspect both will continue with their respective approaches, give or take the odd fine-tuning.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each. Back on the way then.
Vietnam have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Hakimi. And it's Hakimi.
Germany really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, he couldn't get hold of it.
Vietnam certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And it's been taken short. And this is Hazard.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he can clear it away. Martinez did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Hakimi. Ibrahimovic. And it's Azar. Hakimi does well to get it back.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he skips past his man. And this is Hazard. Oh, important interception. And he's there to belt it away. And here's Azar. Nuno Mendes. Mendes is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Hakimi. Nice interception, well timed.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Tchouaméni has created one goal already. Hazard wants to run onto this. That'll be a throw-in.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Mbappe.
That's
Number
right.
7, Ibrahimovic. Number 6.
And that interception was most
Coming on the
necessary.
field,
That was well
number
played,
9,
well stopped.
Vinicius Junior.
Nuno Mendes.
Number 19,
Varane
Cristiano
promptly onto that,
Ronaldo.
and that is
Number
that.
5, Judas.
Substitution in progress.
Hazard needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nuno Mendes. Rafael Varane. Nuno Mendes. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Hakimi.
This is the time you need that pace.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And he's managed to get free. Hazard with the delivery.
Germany really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And it's Hakimi. Thuram does really well there. He is strong.
Substitution on the field. Number 41.
So we have movement on both
Right.
benches.
Number 15, Hazard. Coming on the
Ronaldo,
field.
backward it goes.
Number 22.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Pedri. Number 13.
Rafael Varane.
Bruno Fernandes.
Substitutions taking place.
Can he finish? Mbappe! Irrepressible! He's got himself an absolute peach. And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
Germany have their lead.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Hakimi. Chouameni proves too strong. Pedri. Vinicius Junior.
And he shoots! And that's in! They have stolen level at the last!
A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
Hakimi. And it's
Only
Chouameni.
3 minutes added time.
And Grimaldo. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Hakimi. Yildiz cuts out the pass. So that means another 30 minutes football. So that was the second half.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So no winner at full time. We will be going the distance.
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
Stern
Hakimi.
test this for the endurance, for the
field
character of the
is
players as we
number
head
24,
into extra time.
Substitution.
Vietnam displayed great character to force extra time from what looked a pretty ominous situation. The question now is, can they go on to win it? It is doable. Grimaldo. And it's Gravenberch. And now the breakaway. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Thuram. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Now it's Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. He's in a good position. Chance for a shot! Saliba clears without hesitation. Lovely, now then. Now can he find a finish? Oh, shooting chance! And he's heaved it away. Cristiano Ronaldo, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Shapes to shoot! Oh, that could be pivotal! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Vietnam leading now. Mbappe. Oh, that's well spotted. Bruno Fernandes is there to clear. Opts for safety. Thuram is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Haaland, decent chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. So that was it, the first period of extra time. Vietnam have done it in good style. Forced to come from behind, they find themselves in front at half-time, which is, for them, more or less ideal. The teams then separated by just one significant moment. How telling will that be? And the shot! Oh, how good is he? A finish of true class! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better. Oh, what a lovely attempt.
He's had a shot! Incredible! Just incredible! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager...
There's the shot! And he's stuck it away. They're level in a trice.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. And he's done it again. He's got his second. It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
You've got to commend that.
Great chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Yildiz clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
Bruno Fernandes plays it short. Szoboszlai takes a shot! And he's there to get it away. Chouameni for Szoboszlai. Now this could be a chance. Vinicius Junior. That's gone all the way through to the
There
keeper.
will be 1 minute added time.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Saliba makes the interception. So there you have it, penalties. Vietnam tie it up just about.
Look, I've been in this position myself, and after a grueling game, you don't want to back down if the manager asks you to take a penalty for fear of appearing weak. You can't let fatigue cloud your judgment.
So here comes the ultimate pressure moment. Penalties are imminent. You can cut the tension with a knife. An exchange of stares, and we're ready to go. And he does it with poise.
That's the example they will want to follow.
Mbappe is the next man in the spotlight. That's a brilliant read. That is how you answer the call.
Well, Peter, I think he did well to hold his nerve then. Probably gave him that important edge.
Of course. Will that prove decisive?
A great position now, but still work to be done.
Germany really cannot miss this. No! Denied remarkably! Oh, talk about coming up with the goods.
Gamesmanship or not, Peter, whatever he did worked a treat.
Big character, big moment, big save. So down by 2, another miss can be game, set and match. Oh, great save, that is a great save. Clearly for some, this is all too much. Dispatched! So in the end, they just about prevailed. All the emotional torture and travails, worth it in the end. Well, ultimately it came down to penalties. Any thoughts, Jim, having seen what you have? Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things already rolling. And here's Mbappe. Bellingham receives it in a good position.
Oh, shooting chance!
Cleared without hesitation. Hakimi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such a young age when starting his career in France. I see a lot of bravery and courage, and I think they're words you associate with somebody who is very good in both boxes.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Hakimi, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And it's Azar. Hakimi. Still goalless at the moment. So what can they make of this? Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes.
And the shot! Goal!
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Vietnam have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Chouameni opts for safety. And here's Messi. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Messi. Germany are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball
Goes for a shot! He's got a goal! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. He has found a way through. Nuno Mendes tries a cross. Thuram gets it away. That's a super give and go. Saliba. Chouameni. And it's Bellingham. Vietnam ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Chouameni. And it's Hakimi. Well, that pass isn't the best. Rice.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he cuts out the supply. Messi. 40 minutes gone. Half-time closing in. Aim forwards. Martinez breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Chouameni. And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, he's having a go! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Ibrahimovic clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Rice plays it short. And it's Hakimi.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
This might spell danger. Chance, surely! And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And that signals the end of the first period. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Any thoughts on all this so far, Jim?
Well, it's definitely been a game where both sides have tried to play to their own strengths, and I suppose neither side would be particularly unhappy with this scoreline. I suspect, Peter, the two managers will be keen to urge patience and discipline from their players now.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each. So straight into the second half. Hazard, that's good play. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Varane did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That has been cut short. Oh, can he get onto this? Nuno Mendes. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, important interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And here's Mbappe.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Thuram makes the interception. Played out towards the right wing. Hazard looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Hazard, the magician-in-chief, his feet twinkling. Played back to the goalkeeper. And here's Ibrahimovic. 60 minutes played. He's found a way through. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Played over towards the opposite flank. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Chouameni. And it's Messi. He's having a hit!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's having a shot! Fantastic from Martinez! A finish right from the top draw! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
Well, the two coaches
Ibrahimovic.
are signalling changes
Number
here, both at the
11.
same time.
Mbappe.
Germany with
Number
the lead.
6.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a
Number
clear
15.
There's the shot! And no mistake. And this is getting better and better.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Germany now in a position far more desirable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Lovely pass, but just the keeper in his way. That's going to go a long way. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes makes a dash for it. Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
He's had a shot!
Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Corner number 2 then. And it's been hooked away. There will be a throw-in. Thuram. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Thuram. Yildiz. Haaland. Varane deals with that comfortably. Yildiz. Played into space. Chouameni, who does have an assist to his name. Hakimi. Looking for the run. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cristiano Ronaldo. And they can counter here. And no, he's seen through all of that.
Oh, great feat, that.
Now he's running away. The final 5 minutes. Yildiz. And he was quick to react. Ball's gone out of play. And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Please be made aware that smoking is only permitted in designated
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. We are just getting started.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Hakimi. And it's Rice.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
Some really good ball movement. He slings
A header!
That needed to be better, and he knows it.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
Saliba. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Pele. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Bellingham receives it in a good position here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Quarter of an hour played. Oh, this is a great position. Azar, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Vietnam yet to have an attempt on goal. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Chouameni. Now it's Pele. Now it's Bellingham. And he's there to belt it away. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He has found the way through. And this is Messi. Bellingham.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's Hakimi. Oh, that's a great run he's made from deep. Nuno Mendes. And it's Azar. And Hakimi stood up well to him there. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Pele. Lovely bit of skill. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And this is Ibrahimovic. And that has been knocked clear. Well, he's done very well to take that back. Out towards the flank. Oh, that's neat. Hakimi, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Saliba cuts out the pass, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nicely weighted ball.
Takes a shot!
It's loose, and there's a race for... Oh, what has happened here? Mendes did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies.
Decent chance!
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Rice plays it short. Played into the box. And that has been cleared. Germany are looking to go forward now. Great defending, strong and determined. Nicely worked. Chouameni, Messi. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And for the first half, that is that. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment.
And now, please.
So we reached the halfway point.
Vietnam certainly have plenty of positives to take from that first half, especially the way they were able to turn it on in the last few minutes. I can see them coming out with more menace, more meaningfulness after the break, as momentum is definitely with them now.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And here is the first touch of the second half.
Vietnam are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
That's really well cleared. And smartly reclaimed. Thuram. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Rice. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Thinks about the shot. Tries one from range. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. And it's Azar. Shot could be on. Rice! Oh, it's come off the upright. And he can thump it away. Chouameni. Lovely. Chance, surely! He's scored! You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Succumbs to the pressure.
Vietnam are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Bout of passing here, shapes to shoot! Wonderful from Ibrahimovic! A finish of true class! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
He's having a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this?
This is the time you need that pace.
And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, shooting chance! Messi! Oh, that is beautiful! He's got himself an absolute peach. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Germany are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Substitution on the field. Number 15. Hazard.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And the counter is on.
Number 11, Mbappe. Number 18.
Oh, important interception. Courtois gets it away.
Number 12, Rabiot.
Yildiz did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Neatly clipped into space. Oh, that's ambitious. Goes for the shot. Superb from Yildiz. A finish right from the top draw. A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Germany making further changes here, and in quick succession. So the lead now is 2.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Yildiz going after that. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Bruno Fernandes. Vietnam have a free kick. It's a good 35 yards out, this.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Thuram ploughing through. And the finish! It's hit the uprights. It's in. Back to within 1. Interesting. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Thuram. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rabiot. It's Rabiot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Yildiz.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Time added on, 4 minutes. That's good running with the ball.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Good play on the left-hand side here. And that will be the final act. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Vietnam definitely struggled to get going. That was sensed by their support early on, and it just compounded the frustration.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.